ahead. We're already seeing political leaders, both from the Linda Mwananchi movement and you've seen even from the United Opposition, but they're already angling to join the protests there. And do you accept this kind of leadership, that as a young Kenyan, politicians will be quick to come into the space where it has been the youth who've been leading?
I'm not comfortable because they're the ones who bring in confusion. And they've always been there, even during that finance bill protest, anti-finance bill protest. The same politicians who want to join in this 24th June anniversary, they're the ones who diverted the call of these finance bill demonstrations now to turn into political. Youths were not out to demonstrate that, youths were out to demonstrate for the change in the finance bill, okay? They didn't want the finance bill. Mm-hmm. But now the same politicians who now want to come in and celebrate this anniversary, they're the ones who now came in and started saying that so and so must go. That was not the plan of the youths. Mm-hmm. So I don't support, again, these same old politicians joining the movement again. Mm-hmm. The movement should be left to the youth. The youth are the ones who know what took them to the street on that particular day. And again, they're the ones who know why they need this anniversary. The politicians, the old politicians don't know. Mm-hmm. So they should leave it to the youth. All those brigades that you've called them, I don't call them Linda Mwananchi, I call them Linga Mwananchi because of how they throw tear gas at Mwananchi anytime they have rallies. And the other one, the United Opposition, they shouldn't take advantage. I saw them, they already took advantage of this Tukokadi initiative thing. So they should stop riding on the ideas of the youth and come up with their own ideas. Mm-hmm. Yes.
They say that that level of political leadership is keen on surviving more than service to Kenyans. Yet you appear to have gone back and now showing a lot of trust on them, Jared. Do you agree that probably you've lost direction there?
You haven't lost direction. First, I'm disagreeing with my brother, Senator Larry. There are politicians who are having pure good intention to offer guidance and also offer their long-term experience that they've been having. And from the background where we are coming from, politically, from ODM, I think we have been on these streets for the longest time, since the inception, or since the birth of the ODM party in 2005. When maybe someone like Senior Councillor Rengo maybe decided to join, it may join out of experience and also guidance. And then there are those who may come in to hijack it with their own self-interest, I'll say bad intention. Again, as not that we are saying it is youth-led. Remember the youths, they are coming from the families. What if my parents join in protest? The father of Rex Masai joins in protest. And not in protest, but in an anniversary of his son. I think there's no bad faith, these people joining this anniversary. That is one. Number two,
Rex's father is not a politician?
Yes, exactly. I'm coming to that. Number two, it's also very important that we don't need to label it purely on a youth demographic. Mm-hmm. The problem that is at some point hitting Kenya is not only hitting youths. It's only that youths, then at that point, they are the best invention way of passing the message, which was one of the we'll say one of the smartest online campaign ever done in our country and in the history of our region that have never been seen before. Mm-hmm. And I think it's also a wake-up call to everybody that it is possible we can come out, have our voices heard of the political organizations, because a number of them were not politically aligned. That's why they were saying they were leaderless, they were partyless, something like that, which of course some of us felt was the biggest undoing to us. And you have also asked a question on, do we now gain trust of this, some of these politicians coming in? Yes, I do. Personally, there are those I gain trust in. I don't know why you'll call some of ODM quarters some funny names. But there are those who we believe if they come in not only just to be seen or to hijack, but also to offer what is necessary for these young people, not to do it the wrong way or not to miss the point or the purpose of the anniversary.
It was also said that quite a number of those people, and this is a question I'd asked you, are simply in this for survival, not really to serve Kenyans.
I may agree with you, and if I may start by this point of the united opposition, I think in the same studio I asked one of them when they were here from their youth league that what are they offering Kenyans before saying Ruto must go and one term. Can you give us the best alternative or a solution to our problems? When they were saying that the fuel price was high, what alternative are they having? Not calling on maybe the protest. Protest may not reduce the price at the fuel pump. So that is one. I think some hijack it to survive, and also today we have also been seeing politicians who want to trend unnecessarily. They want to be TikTok stars and Twitter celebrities to a point that they are losing and forgetting that they need to offer a solution to our problems. We don't expect our leaders to complain. When they complain now, what do we expect those of us who elected them to be in those positions to do? It's the same way if you're at home and then your son or daughter asks you a milk, then you complain that you may not be able to offer. Even if it's not there, you'll find a way of consoling him or her. It's the same case with our leadership. That's what we expect from them. They don't need to be TikTok stars, Twitter trends, and IG stars. They need to be solution-oriented and offer solutions or alternatives to the problems facing not only the youth demographic, but the country as a whole.
Yes. What do you feel about that?
I think these people